What's up, everyone? Welcome to the October 21st edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. We have a big 11-game NBA slate tonight, and we're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament plays using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website. But first, we do have a promo code for you, our best NBA promo of the year, right out of the gate. Use promo code Hardwood. You get 10 days of Stokastic Plus Platinum for just $10. You'll get access to everything behind the paywall, including the Boom Bust tool that I refer to in these videos, but also the lineup generator that we're running out this year. One of our newest tools. It's very useful, which should help you be able to get quality lineups into whatever type of NBA DFS tournaments that you're trying to play. So again, that's promo code Hardwood. Gets you 10 days of Stokastic Plus Platinum for just $10. Now, taking a look at the top 5 tournament plays for DraftKings this evening. Number 5, Ja Morant, projected for 9% ownership with a 10% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Morant is $10,100 and point guard only. Dillon Brooks is doubtful again tonight for Memphis. Going back to last season, Morant has averaged 1.45 DraftKings points per minute with a 36.8% usage rate and a 34.2% assist percentage in 1,831 minutes played without Brooks. He gets a sizable bump when the offense truly runs through him and he doesn't have Brooks intervening and turning it into the Dillon Brooks show much more frequently than it should be. Number 4, Chris Paul, 10% projected ownership, 11% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Paul is $7,100 and point guard only. He averaged 1.26 DraftKings points per minute in the games that he played with Devin Booker active last season. He did lose a few minutes in the Suns opener. It was just a weird rotation at the end of the game. The second unit brought them back late, made a nice run. Paul never came back into the game at the end to replace Cameron Payne. Don't expect that to be a normal occurrence. I expect that we're getting around 32 minutes, give or take, from Chris Paul tonight. Number 3, CJ McCollum, 8% projected ownership, 12% chance of being in the optimal lineup at $7,300. He is also only point guard eligible, which does make it a little bit more difficult than we would like to get him into lineups. But he's cheap, and he still has plenty of opportunities within this Pelicans offense. From game to game, you are likely to see some inconsistency because not only is he now sharing the ball with Brandon Ingram and Jonas Valanciunas, but you also have Zion Williamson back, and he's likely to lead this team in usage. Last year, in the games that McCollum played with Ingram and Valanciunas active, he had about a 27% usage rate. In game 1, he had about a 22% usage rate, but he still also had 8 potential assists to go along with that, and he's certainly capable of getting hot and taking over any given game. Number 2, Scotty Barnes, $6,300 with point guard and small forward eligibility, so it's very easy to fit him into lineups, but he is still only projected for 9% ownership with a 12% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Barnes had a 23% usage rate in game 1. He also led the team with 9 potential assists. The ball should be in his hands a lot this year. We expect Toronto starters typically to play a lot of minutes, and we can also expect Barnes to take a step forward on what was already a very strong rookie season. And number 1, Jason Tatum, pulling 20% ownership, but with a 23% chance of being in the optimal lineup because he is only $8,800 with small forward and power forward eligibility. That just stands out still as a glaring misprice for someone that is as good as Jason Tatum is. He had a 32% usage rate in game 1, and he averaged 1.3 DraftKings points per minute in the games that he played with Jaylen Brown active last season. So to recap, the top 5 tournament plays on DraftKings: number 5, Ja Morant; number 4, Chris Paul; number 3, CJ McCollum; number 2, Scotty Barnes; and number 1, Jason Tatum.